how's it going? Thank you for stopping into our podcast. This episode, we're going to be talking about the impacts our moms had on us and just talk about everything moms for Mother's Day. Thank you again for stopping in the podcast. Again, if you do not know, follow us over on Instagram at All About It Podcast. Also, make sure you jump in the live stream next time so you can get a part of the conversation. Thank you and have a good one. Before we even get started, I want to say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there that are joining, listening, and also a very special Mother's Day to the person right across from me. You are an amazing mother, amazing wife, and I'm so happy you've been able to experience being a mom. Oh yeah, that's how I kick it off.
Thanks. You're the only one. No.
I'm the only one. What?
I'm trying to think. Never mind. I can't.
Tired.
I am tired.
I'm surprised you didn't want to do this a different day.
No.
You didn't want the whole same thing of Easter happening?
Oh, goodness. Yeah. No, yeah. We were supposed to do an Easter podcast, and then it just never happened. We got super busy, but I knew that if I said, let's do this tomorrow, or let's do this on Monday, it would get pushed off, so.
And then we have people showing up next week.
Oh, yeah, we do have family showing up next week. And so, so I guess today was really the only time we could have did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I appreciate you.
Well, you appreciate me. Did you not? You're a mom. How has it been?
Oh, how has it been?
Yeah, how have you been? In your
I've
year
had
and a half of having a year and a 1-year-old.
Well, technically, it's longer.
Year and a half is next month.
Year and a half is next. But I also was a mother when she was inside.
True, but you know what I mean.
Oh yeah. How was it? How is it? It's
in the middle of it.
I'm in the midst of it. I've had hard moments, but it has been really good and it's been really fun. Just because Kulani is she has such a big personality already, and she is absolutely hilarious, and so I don't really have any hard moments with her because, I mean, you know this, we communicate very well with her. She understands us, and we understand what she's trying to say. She can communicate really well. And I feel like a lot of the tantrums and stuff happen when they're trying to communicate with you and it's hard to understand. Or if you abruptly take stuff away and stop things. But I feel like we have a handle on it, and I say that before she actually turns 2. So we'll see how that all plays out. But I feel like right now it's going good. And I've enjoyed it. I was nervous at first because the whole, it's my first one, so I had never been pregnant before. I knew what to expect, but I didn't know. Mm-hmm. And then I've nannied, but nannying is different than actually having a child. So I enjoyed nannying, but at some point I didn't enjoy it anymore, and this I could never get tired of because she's my own, and she's like the best. You're the best thing that happened to me, and she's like the best thing that has happened to me too. So it's been fun. Today she was a trip. She's hilarious.
She was in a great mood today.
She was in a really good mood, even though we did all that. We did so much today, and she was for it. She ate so much lumpia. She ate 4.
I didn't think she'd like that, honestly.
I didn't think either.
I thought maybe the meat would be too much for her. That's the big thing I thought. Because, she rarely eats any type of meat. She usually spits it out.
Yeah. But no issues for her.
Is she moving?
Yeah, she's on her back. Okay, so do you have any questions for me?
As far as you being a mom?
Nothing you
Not
want.
that I have off the top of my head. We'll wait till the end, and I'll probably have some questions that I
Okay.
think about them.
So I have some.
For me?
About
being a mom?
No, about your mom. About your mom.
You know, being a mom is awesome.
You're not a mom. I mean, technically you are a mom because you do some of the mom stuff.
There's no such thing as mom stuff.
No. I know.
I get what you're saying.
But sometimes, a lot of the moms take a lot of the load. They carry like most of the load, making sure they take the baby, they wake up their baby or their toddler, feed them, change their diaper, put them down for a nap, put them down to bed, entertain them. But I feel like for the most part you take on, we do like half and half.
Try to carry the load as much as possible because I know it's a lot.
It is a lot. And I get overwhelmed really easily. So.
What was your questions though?
Okay. Just random internet questions. Took like 0.5 seconds to find these. How would you describe your mom in 3 words?
In 3 words?
I know. It's very, very hard to just narrow it down to 3 words. Because your mom is amazing.
That was going to be one of my words.
Well, you use it. Take it. Steal it.
I'm going to go loving, strong, and amazing.
Yeah.
And didn't count, obviously. So.
The and? Oh.
But yeah, she was a very loving mother. I was very blessed to have a mom that...
Your mom is amazing.
And if anyone doesn't know this, if you don't know me, I am a huge mama's boy. Always have been.
Huge.
Always will be. And even I told her, I was like, just to let you know, I'm a mama's boy. So my mom is going to be the deciding factor of anything. I was like, if no one else likes you, who cares? But if mom likes you, then you're golden. But I am a mama's boy.
I mean, that's...
through and through, and will never stop being a mama's boy.
Yeah.
For one, and it's because of that love that she's given. And again, I've been blessed. I know that everyone doesn't, unfortunately, doesn't have to have, probably has a great relationship with their mom, or even gets to have one with their mom. But I've had an amazing relationship, and still have an amazing relationship with her, because she's been so loving. And then strong, I'd say strong, because if you know my mom, she is a very strong individual, in the sense that even when stuff or trials have come or troubles have come, she's been strong enough to get through them. And then, like you said, amazing. Absolutely amazing.
She's like, I never knew I could. You always hear stories, my mother-in-law this, my mother-in-law that. She's so hard to deal with. Never have I ever experienced that with your mom. Your mom has been amazing, and her and I have been through some pretty we've been through some pretty personal stuff, so she really is amazing. But my mom,
3 words,
three words to describe my mom is amazing. My mom is also very, very strong. I know I'm stealing some of your words, but my mom is very strong. And if you know her, she's spiritually strong, and she is physically strong in that she probably can't take a lot, like mentally, but she definitely shows that she can, And let's see. Amazing, strong, and my mom is so silly. My mom is hilarious. So those are my 3 words. She cracks herself up a lot of the time.
And again, just like you said, I've been amazingly blessed to have a great mother-in-law.
Yeah.
We get along. I don't have any issues,
Yeah.
or She lives with us, so.
Yeah. We all live together, so it's not like it's been bad. Yeah, they're just I feel blessed that I have a great mom, and then
we even lived with my mom.
Yeah. And then a great mother-in-law, because a lot of people, they can't say that, Either they are not doing well with their physical mom, and then they're having all this grief and stuff with their mother-in-law. But it has been such a blessing. Okay. Do you know, so one thing about me, I don't like flowers. I don't like receiving flowers. One, because they make me sneeze. And then, two, they're already dying. Mm-hmm. So why buy stuff that's dying? So do you know if your mom likes receiving flowers?
She does.
She does?
Yes.
Do you know what kind of flowers?
Sure don't.
Or what is her favorite flower?
Sure don't.
I don't know.
She's supposed to be in here, so.
She didn't come yet? Hold on, I'm going to take a drink.
Yeah, I know she likes to receive them. I think, I honestly don't know. I would think something tropical. I don't know, though. Would be your favorite
tropical flower, yeah. I don't know about my mom. I want to say maybe like a peony, but I'm really not sure. Or like not a carnation, because carnations are just generic, but I'm not sure about that. I don't know if my mom likes receiving flowers. Maybe she does. No, my mom does like receiving flowers.
Is that where you got it from?
No, my mom likes receiving flowers. Plus, even like if I buy flowers for myself for the house, they're pretty. They bring a nice pop of color to, whatever area you're bringing them. But I definitely hate watching them die and having to throw them away.
Yeah.
And they smell if you don't take care of them.
Hey, you're hard to buy flowers for.
Me?
Yeah, because I don't know what will cause your allergic reaction.
Yeah. I'm just good with no flowers.
Mm-hmm.
You can bring me any type of bouquet. If it's like a food bouquet, like chicken nuggets in a bouquet, I'll take that. I will take that. Have you never heard of those?
No, but I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting like Oreos or something.
Oh, or Oreos. Yeah, Oreos as a bouquet. Chicken nuggets as a bouquet. There's like a lot of stuff that you can make into a bouquet.
What's funny is, I didn't tell you this, but one of the reasons I wanted to go to the market was to buy flowers.
Oh.
But my plan originally was to go there while I was dashing, and then
it never happened.
Threw me all the way over there. Oh. So I was like, forget it. We're just gonna go with each other, and maybe we'll find some. But it was close.
It was open today, though.
Yeah, but we were already gone and finished it.
And it was really busy too.
You were already emotional and.
Oh man. If you're gonna watch Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3,
side note,
I cried twice, and I cried twice, sure. And I had
that counts as crying.
I had to stop myself from ugly crying.
And
let me say what I'm trying to say. I cried twice, and I had to stop myself from ugly crying, and I had to remind myself that they are fictional characters, and I don't need to be crying this hard. But I legit was like crying.
You know who won't cry?
Your mom.
My mom.
She will not
doesn't cry that much, but two, I don't want to do any spoilers, but it's a lot of the crying parts are about animals. So
yeah.
She's gonna be like, whatever.
She'll be like, yeah. It's really funny though, because I remember we were all here talking about your mom not crying, and we did this whole thing for your parents' 40th anniversary, and your dad did like all this like deep thought stuff, like really sweet. Like me, I was
letters he used to write to her.
Yeah, when they were young. And I remember like just hearing all of it and hearing him say his like 2 cents once we all got together, and I'm like tearing up. We're all crying, and then she's just like, so sweet.
It is true. Strong.
Very, very strong. Okay. Let's see. Do you know what your mom's favorite meal to cook is?
To cook.
To cook. Oh, sorry.
For me?
Not for... Does she do something, like,
I don't know.
for you? Like, on your own?
I mean, if I ever ask her to. Her last time I would ask my mom to cook, but I don't know what her favorite thing to cook in general is. I would think...
Your mom does put a lot of stuff together, but I don't know what her favorite thing is. Meal, I don't know. If it's
something I would think of ease, I would say it'd be like teriyaki chicken.
Yeah, teriyaki chicken's super easy.
But for me, one I'd probably ask her to make, we were just talking about it, was like chicken and dumplings, and
oh yeah,
she makes some good schnitzel sandwiches, stuff like that.
So. And she makes probably the best banana pudding that I have ever had.
Banana pudding,
so good. What is my mom's favorite meal to cook? You know what? I don't know, but she makes a lot of chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side.
I was trying not to keep going. It popped in my head.
Okay, let's see. Do you know...
The Muffin Man?
No. What is the best advice that your mom has ever given you? If you can't think of anything right now, we can come back to it. Because I got another question. You want to come back to it?
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Okay. Do you have a tradition that you share with your mom?
A tradition?
Yeah. Is there something that you and her do together? Besides watching movies?
I was going to say.
Watching, like, series.
I feel like we watched a lot of, like, sagas and series together, especially when we lived together and stuff. We watched, all of Lord of the Rings, all of Star Wars, all of the Bonds.
Yeah.
I would say that, or even just games in general.
Games?
Yeah, just playing games, board games, anything like that. We used to play Stratego a lot, Categories a lot together.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of games we used to just play together. Fortunately, my mom's very competitive, so...
Super competitive.
That should have been one of the words to describe her.
Oh, yeah, competitive. I learned if we're on a team together, you don't mess up when you're with her.
She'll give you a couple of mess ups.
A few. But then she'll be like, you know how to play this game now.
Yeah, I was going to say, she gives you like a couple of rounds and then she says that.
Yeah. Like, now you know. Now you know.
Oh, which reminds me, when we got into Texas, you going to play dominoes or... I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, I'm probably not going to play anything. I am going to use Kalani as an excuse to try to stay away from spades and dominoes.
Dude, I don't know. I feel like a lot of the games that they play when they're together are that, or even, what is that game? Sequence.
Oh, yeah.
Sequence is fun, but it's hard. Mm-hmm. And then it's hard with multiple people, yeah. And then when you're like not looking at the board straight, you miss a lot. But I want to play a game, and then if I'm like overwhelmed, I'll be like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to play anymore. But no, I do not want to get in the middle of
dominoes and spades gets very serious.
It does. So what was your favorite meal to cook? Was that? No. We did that one already?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's a tradition?
What's your... Do you or Mom?
Do me and my mom have a tradition? Is my mom in here?
Not that I've seen.
No. Do I have a tradition with my mom? I don't have a tradition with my mom. I should probably start a tradition with my mom.
Yeah, like I said, you don't really have a tradition either.
Yeah, you don't have a tradition, but
I mean, unless
you do a lot of stuff together, though.
My mom has always tried to get someone to collect something.
Okay, let's see. Let's find another one. Did your mom have a favorite book or movie?
Book? I'm not too sure about.
I can tell you right now.
Bible.
Yeah. I can tell you right now my mom has a favorite book, but I can't think of the name of it.
Movie though?
I feel like she's told me what movie like she likes a lot.
Well, I know she likes pirates a lot. She likes anything Marvel a lot, but I don't know which one's like her favorite. Thor. Yeah. Favorite of all time.
Yeah, of all time.
Because I mean, there's a lot of them that I would think would be up there.
Yeah.
That I don't know what her like top one is. Favorite movie in general. That's a hard thing to pick even on your own because.
I can tell you my favorite movie right now.
But of all time?
Of all time?
Of all time.
Over Ratatouille is my favorite right now. In this moment right now, Ratatouille is my favorite.
Pick a favorite movie of all time. You're going to have to break it down into different genres for me because to pick a favorite movie of all time, that's too difficult. One movie? So we're talking one movie that I have to watch.
You're getting off the subject of mothers. That's what we're talking about, moms. Okay. What is the most memorable trip you have taken with your mom? Was she in here yet?
There's way too many, but there's one that comes off the top of the head, and if she's not in here,
she can't defend herself.
I'm gonna share it because it's definitely when we drove down to California once.
Was I with you?
No, you were not. It was before. Obviously, those were fun too.
Oh yeah.
There are some hilarious moments. I'll leave it at that. I don't want to share the story that happened in that trip with my mom.
But that was one memorable trip.
Yes, that was one memorable. I mean, just one of many.
One of many.
I think this next one might actually be up there when we go on this next one.
This one's gonna be fun.
Next month, so there's too many to count.
Yeah.
We had a lot of memories. We did a lot of road trips growing up, and then, driving or flying over to Hawaii a lot. So
yeah.
We had a lot of memories.
Yeah. I've never actually flown with your parents, but I have driven with them.
Just thinking about that, because you said fly, one of the other very memorable moments was the moment I told her I was going to marry you. And I was actually seriously thinking about it, and actually had a ring and all that. And I wanted to get her say, and it was on a plane.
Opinion, yeah.
We were about to fly to Texas.
I remember that. I remember you sent me a picture of you and your mom at the airport. So I was like, can you send me a picture? Yeah. That's a good memorable one. Yeah.
Memory.
Did it take you a lot of time to think about marrying me? Did you have to weigh out the pros and the cons? She's a hottie, but she doesn't have a body. No, I'm just kidding. JK. Anyway, let's see. Most memorable trip you've taken with your mother for a moi. I don't know if I've done any trips with her. The only.
Just did.
But we weren't
True. I guess she met us down there.
But I do have to say there was a trip that we took. We actually did go to Disneyland. We did go. I think I was 12. We drove down, and I remember my mom loves to drive. If that's one thing that she could do for the rest of her days is drive, she will drive and drive and drive and drive and drive. And so we were driving back. We were either driving down to California or we were coming back up. I can't remember. And we were in a car. Not a Crown. It was an Escalade, but it was a sedan.
So it wasn't an Escalade.
It was
a Cadillac, but
Oh, yeah. It was a
It's
Cadillac.
like-
Oh, Cadillac DeVille. There we go.
Yeah.
So it was a Cadillac DeVille, and we got that as a rental car. And I remember we drove down, and my mom was extremely tired because she was the only one that was driving. Can't remember if we were coming back up or down, but she was very tired, and she was going like ungodly speeds, like above 90. And I remember she got pulled over, and the police officer was like, "Ma'am, do you know what speed you're going?" And my mom was just like, "I'm so tired. I'm just trying to get to my hotel." And I don't know, for some reason, that just made me laugh. Every time I talk about it, every time she speeds, "I'm just so tired. I'm trying to get to my hotel." That's most memorable.
Did they let her off?
Nope, she got a ticket.
No, I was gonna say, or did she get it?
Yeah, she still got a ticket. He told her to be careful and gave her a ticket. But yeah, I think also this last trip that we had with her to Disneyland was a very memorable one too, because we got to experience it with Kolani.
Yeah.
And so she was able to have pictures with Kolani and then be with us too, and that was really fun. That was so much fun. So that's another memorable one. Here we go. What's your mom's favorite holiday?
Okay, this is
I don't even have
very
to ask.
clearly. We all, if you know my mom, you know the answer to this. Like, it's by far Christmas.
100% it's Christmas.
If you've never seen how my mom decorates, it's wild what she does, and it's gotten even. I mean, she's still building up for the house that they're at now, and it's way bigger. So.
Yeah.
But the inside has been decked out every single year so far.
Every single
Let's
year.
just put it this way: on how much my mom loves Christmas and the decorations she does. She, I believe, always does it even before Halloween. And I remember very vividly once we had families come over to eat dinner, and this is before Christmas. And I remember the little girl, they walked up, and the first thing she said was, "Mom, is this where Christmas starts?" Like, very seriously, because it was decked out already, and it was still early. I think it was in November. In fact, I think it was Thanksgiving that we had people coming over, I'm sure, and it was already decked out, so.
It always is, yeah. It's funny because when we watched those home videos of when your mom started out doing decorating Christmas here in this house,
Bare.
it was bare. But I feel like now at their house now, I feel like it's enough, but it's still kind of bare.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm excited because there's just so much space for her to be able to decorate. Like, she has such an open canvas now that she can just decorate anything. But even still, it still feels like Christmas the moment you walk through the door.
Yeah.
Every time. Let's see, what is my mother's favorite holiday? I want to say Christmas too, or Thanksgiving. One of those. Anything where she can show appreciation and love and thankfulness. Or maybe it's her birthday. I don't know. I'm not quite sure, but it's definitely one of those. Or maybe it's Easter, because God rose from the dead, you know? He came back to give us life more abundantly. Okay, let's see. Bum, 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 bum. This is a long one. Okay. How did your mother meet your father?
They met in Germany because her family was stationed out there, her dad and everything, and then he was in the military, and they met through church.
Yeah, they were going to the same church, right?
Yeah, and it's actually
in Germany.
In Germany, yeah, and it's crazy to hear their whole story. And my dad, I'm guessing I got a lot of the way I am from him, because he was a shyer person that liked my mom, and
shy and really quiet, even still.
And I got a lot of that from him, obviously, because
yeah.
if you think about our story. But believe, talked to like their pastor. I think he talked about their pastor first about, hey, I'm actually liking, you know, well, Morgan would have been it. Sister Morgan or Sister Vicky is probably what he said. I'm starting to, I want to, kind of pursue that, and I want to know. And the pastor basically told him to hold off and don't do anything. Basically, is what he said. And when he finally went to go talk to my mom said that he walked up to her, the pastor, and was like, I want to talk to you about somebody. There's a brother that wants to possibly, talk to you, court you. I don't know. I don't think they used the word court back then. But talk to her, meet her. And my mom straight up told him, before he even answered, was like, it's Brother Cuomo, isn't it? And the pastor got mad and thought, I told him not to tell you anything, and he shouldn't have told you, and he shouldn't have told you. And my mom was like, whoa, he didn't tell me nothing. And he was like, what do you mean? And my mom actually had a dream. I don't know how long until the pastor came up to her, but she had a dream that she was locked in a closet and couldn't get out and had no way out in the dream. And when the door opened, it was my dad that saved her and got her out.
Oh.
And so, yeah, they met in church, and that's one of the reasons I think they ended up staying together.
And look at him now.
Yeah. You never heard that story, have you?
I heard
bits of it.
I heard that. I heard that part. I didn't hear the dream. I never heard about the dream. I heard all that but the dream. Yeah, that's pretty cool. How did my mom and dad meet? They met in Colorado, and they met because they knew. What did she do? She did like an English, like as a second, not English as a second language class with other students, but it was like an English like a second language, and they were all there's some of them were Asian students, so she knew people and knew the people.
Nice.
I was trying to hold off.
Bless you.
Thanks. But she knew doing that, me knowing these other students, she knew the people who knew my dad, and they were all like in a friend group together, and then they eventually met and were together. Yeah. I think that's
the gist of it.
That's the gist of it. I don't know like all of it, but I know that they just knew of people, and then in their friend group they knew of each other, and then that's kind of how it all worked from there. Okay, let's see. Do you know? The Muffin Man, sorry. Do you know how your mom chose your name?
My first name?
Yeah, your first name. And I guess your middle name too.
First name I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know.
Ouch. Ooh, sorry.
Why she chose Kenneth, to be honest with you. I know it was between Kenneth and either Keith or Kevin, one of the two. It was between one of the two.
I wouldn't be able to be with you.
She'd let you know which one it was.
Keith. Oh, it can't be Keith.
I think it was. It was one of the two.
I'm sorry to those named Keith. I don't like the name Keith.
Jeez.
Sorry, Keith. Our neighbor's name is
Keith.
Keith.
Who showed up? She just showed up. The question, Mom, if you just jumped in, is how'd you end up with the name Kenneth? Capenna, I know, because she wanted to name me something, a Hawaiian middle name.
Well, your grandma, she said you gotta give him. She said you gotta give him a Hawaiian name.
And the only really one she knew
was
was Capenna.
Capenna. So,
And
question for
because
you.
Lonnie is Tennille, and her favorite group is Captain and Tennille. And
Capenna means captain.
So,
Yeah. So,
that one I know. But yeah, I don't know how she ended up with actual Kenneth, or why she chose Kenneth over the other few she was mulling over.
yeah. So, Medea, the question that we asked is, how did you choose Kenneth's name? Is that what I asked? Yeah.
Essentially. But you can go on. Did your mom?
Oh,
Do you know
me?
why your mom?
My mom named
Or
my dad
is it
actually.
your dad?
My dad actually named me. And my sister's name, the first part of her name means a jasmine flower. And so, and then there's part of my name that means the sun. And so he did it, the flower needs the sun to grow. And so he named her name, named me my name, and then named my brother Benjamin.
Well, there you go.
I always
But weren't
wanted
you
a
mulling
Kenneth.
over? There was another name.
What
You
was
told
the
me-
other name that you
told me were
wanted to
going
name?
between. It was Kenneth and I don't remember the other one.
I feel like it's
It's either like Keith or
it's not. I hope it.
Kevin. It better not have been Kevin. Because all I can think of is Home Alone. By the way, this still fits in the subject, but is that the worst movie mom ever? It's the Home Alone mom.
Home Alone mom. Oh, the way that boy talked to her. I would never. Yeah, that's the worst one. That is. No other name.
She lied. Or at least she told me there was another name at one point, but
Yeah, maybe. Let's see. What is your mother's favorite dessert? Do you know your mom's favorite dessert?
my mom's favorite dessert?
I don't
I
know.
have no idea.
I don't
banana
know.
pudding?
I don't know
I
your
guess banana
mom's.
pudding.
I don't know your mom's favorite dessert, but I know she likes any dessert I make. So I say cookies or chocolate
Ooh,
cheesecake.
I was gonna say
Oh,
cheesecake
yeah,
is
yeah,
probably
yeah.
good.
Cheesecake,
Something
but
cheesecake.
what cheesecake?
She's sitting down. It's a little bit delayed, so I don't know what she's saying now too. It must not be banana pudding. so-
Not banana pudding. Yeah, maybe cheesecake. No, no.
No.
What is my mom's favorite dessert?
Well, give us the answer then, because I honestly don't know what.
Yeah, what is your favorite dessert, Medea?
It's all just candy.
Straight sugar. My mom's favorite dessert. Ooh, I don't know what my mom's favorite dessert is.
Oh,
That's right. I knew that too.
I knew that.
Peach
was
cobbler.
I should have known that one.
I should have known that too. She told me. She said, for my birthday, I want peach cobbler. She told me that.
Yeah, you need to get on that.
I need to learn how to make that. Yeah. I don't know what my mom's favorite dessert is. Oh my gosh. Why am I blanking? What is my mom's favorite dessert?
Sugar.
Brown sugar. No, I don't know. I can't think of what her favorite dessert is. Oh, key lime pie?
You better call the lifeline.
Mom, what's your favorite dessert? I will make a peach cobbler. Okay, let's see. What is one thing that your mom cannot live without? I can think of one thing that your mom can't live without.
My dad.
Her coins.
Oh, are we talking like?
Anything.
I'd say my dad then.
Your dad. Her grandbabies.
Oh yeah,
Her grandbabies.
Grandkids is a good one.
My mom can't not live without.
She can live without coins, and I would have said at one point Barbies, but I mean she's when she needs to, she has no problem letting them go. So.
Yeah.
Christmas, she can't live without Christmas. Since we were talking about that,
She
earlier.
cannot live without Christmas. Yeah, she's got to have Christmas.
Ooh,
Ooh, didn't think about that. The Lord, our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
We're all thinking about worldly things.
Our mind is not on the Lord tonight.
Yeah.
What can my mom live without? Oh,
Can't live without.
cannot live without. I would say her family. Oh, my name's
Probably Jesus
Sarah.
too.
Sarah. Oh, yeah, Jesus for sure. What is another question that we have? How has your mother supported you during challenging times?
She has always supported me by praying, first and foremost, and then just always loving me. Even when I've made the wrong choices or anything like that, I've always known my mom would love me regardless of what I did.
When you were younger and you were like in a pickle, would you always go to her and be like, Mom, I need your help?
It would depend.
Mom. You'd be like this. Mom, I need your help. I'm in a pickle.
I guess it would depend. If it was something that I knew my mom could handle, then yeah.
And
if
if not,
I
you
was
would.
the one that did the trouble, no, I didn't go to my mom. I went to Nathan. Because Nathan got in more trouble than anyone, so he knew how to get out of the trouble.
The life of a last born child. Man. Has my mom supported me? How has my mom? My mom has supported me through, like, anytime I need advice, anytime I need help with anything, she is there to help talk me through it, and most importantly, pray about it. There is no day that passes where my mom, like, if there's anything she will do, she will pray.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll always have a shoulder to cry on, you know. She'll always be there to help and support in any way that we need. And she helps too with Kulani too, which is nice as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've had challenging times myself being a mother, and she has given me some great advice about what I could do. Let's see. Do you have a favorite childhood memory of your mom?
There's too many.
Try and pick one. Or two. Give me two.
Well, I'll just jump them. I'll lump them.
You put them together.
And I kind of talked about it earlier. I
Mm-hmm.
think my greatest memory is honestly just playing games with her. You know.
Yeah.
My mom loves games, and like I said, she's very competitive. And we used to spend hours playing games. I think like I said, we played Stratego a lot. We played.
This was when you were a kid?
Yeah, this is like middle school, elementary. We used to always play games, me and my mom. Keno, which I don't think we are supposed to be able to play.
What is Keno?
As a kid. It's like a.
Is it like a board game?
Yeah. It's almost actually the best thing to describe it as is like everyone has their own sequence thing, and you're kind of doing bingo. But Keno apparently is like a gambling game.
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's supposed to be like that. So playing Keno and playing just everything. GoldenEye, which you saw what my mom is like when she plays GoldenEye.
Lots of screaming.
Pokeno. It's Pokeno, whatever.
Oh, Pokeno. I've never heard that game before.
Put it because
it's a gambling
poker,
game.
I think, right? It's like a mix of because you're.
Poker.
That's right. I don't remember the last time we played it, but I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be trying to get your best hand. But it's like everyone has their own like board. But it's like a mix of like a bunch of games. I feel like it's like poker,
It's a
sequence.
mix.
I don't even remember the last time we played it.
But playing games, yeah, I can say that we have, even me, I have sat and played games with your mom for hours when everyone was here. When everyone lived here, we would play for hours. I feel like we don't play games as much anymore now, but it's fun. Yeah, it was fun. Let's see. Do I have a favorite?
I need another GoldenEye 9, but I still got to beat it so she can get Mayday.
Yeah, you do.
Still working on it. I just haven't even played it in a while.
Or we should all played just a game together. That not necessarily a video game, but yeah. Let's see. What is a memorable thing about memory about my mom when I was a child? Yeah. Do I have a favorite memory? I can't really remember my childhood because I blocked out a lot of it.
Yeah.
But what I can remember is my mom was fun. And, here we go. When we were little, my mom would have these little toy dinosaurs, and she would hide them around the house, and we would play a game where we had to search. It was almost like hide and seek, but with the little toy dinosaurs. They were like really small, and we would go around and we would be searching for so long for these dinosaurs. And even kids who came over, they would play. They'd play too, and that was a good memory, despite all of the terrible things that happened. That was one thing that was really, really good. Okay, any other questions? Let's see. What is your mother's favorite way to spend time with her family? I know a lot of these are repetitive.
I mean, we already know. We talked about it.
Ew, stop touching me with your
Games is probably a big thing about it. But I mean, honestly, it's just chilling around talking stories, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so many stories that we can just...
So many.
And just talk about, so...
What was the question that I asked?
Eating is another big one. All of us just getting together and eating
some
yeah.
Food.
Whether that's breakfast, dinner.
What did I ask?
Earlier?
Right now.
Oh, we were talking about food. Or, no. What is the best way...
I lost my question.
Your mom
likes to spend time?
Yeah.
Same with mine. Just sitting, chatting. Has your mom done anything adventurous that you know of? Like, will she ever jump off a building, bungee jump, skydive, go on a roller coaster? I'm asking because I already know, but I'm asking because it's a question. Never?
I couldn't see her doing anything like that.
I couldn't see my mom doing anything like that either.
Which makes me think, well, I guess I must have got it from Dad. Because I'm kind of an adrenaline junkie.
Your dad, whenever we go to Hawaii, if there's a cliff with water beneath it, he will jump. So you got that from him. Kalani got that from you. Because today...
I won't jump off a cliff, though, but that's just... Well...
You will.
I would if it... I wouldn't be jumping off a cliff into water. Because I can't swim, so...
Oh, yeah. Kalani is she's a little crazy. She, today was on the bed, like right before we put her to bed. All this energy since we've been out all day, just had the energy of so many children. But she was standing on the bed and just standing and falling forward onto the blankets and onto the bed, just trust falling forward. I'm like, why? Why would you laughing, just giggling the whole time? Stand up, fall forward. Stand up, fall forward. She's crazy. She gets that from you. 100%. Okay. Does your mother have a skill or talent?
Oh, is that it?
Yeah. Well, it's more of a question, but I'm not gonna. It's a weird one. So, do you know of a talent or maybe a skill that your mom has?
Other than cooking?
Other than cooking. I mean, a lot of women in general.
I mean, my mom's very athletic. So
this is
sports
true.
In general, she's really good at. Like, she used to play softball a lot.
Bowling.
Bowling.
She was on a almost a pro bowling team, which is really crazy. And whenever I would walk past to go to the bathroom, I always saw that bowling pin, and I never knew what it was. And then when I got talking to her and got to know her, like, oh, she was on this almost
bowling.
pro league.
Last time I've been bowling is when we went to Pacific Beach. Well, and I didn't get a bowl because that was when my shoulder was hurting.
Let's see. Does my mom have any talents or skills? My mom can sing. My mom is very, very good at cleaning, but cleaning well and cleaning really fast. Like, I don't know how she does it, but she can clean super fast, but do a very, very good job. And I don't even know how to do that, but that is a great skill that she has. Okay, let's see another question. Can you think of the best Mother's Day that you've spent with your mom? Do you remember any Mother's Day where you're like, this is the best one I've ever had? Tomorrow?
I was gonna say. I mean, I don't think there's any one that's
specific. Yeah, I get that.
I would say last year, but it was just because not only was it with my mom, it was actually, I would say last year because that was your first Mother's Day with Kalani there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think all these Mother's Days with my mom and your mom have been really, really good. But having a Mother's Day for myself has been really great. And I like it a lot. Kalani is great. Nothing bad to say about her. It has been really, really good. And so, yeah. Let's see if I can get another one. All these are kind of weird. Weird questions. Does your mom have a favorite family tradition? Did I already ask that?
No.
Does she have a favorite family tradition? Yes or no?
She's here. If I had to take a wild guess, it'd be spending time together on Christmas.
Yeah.
That's the best thing I could think of. Christmas and Thanksgiving, I guess.
What is something that your mother is always right about? My mom is right about everything.
No.
You don't pay attention enough?
I would say she said everything.
You are right about everything. Yes.
She's definitely has a great judgment and is right usually about specific people and reading people or even like having a vibe of who not to be around, who to be around, stuff like that. So.
Yeah. She has a good...
Which is exactly why I asked her if you were...
if I was the right one.
Not just named the one, but
the
is
one.
the one.
Yeah.
Is the one.
She
are the one.
She does have a good
what do you call that? A compass?
Feeler?
No.
Huh? A compass? A feeler? Compass? Yeah, I don't know. That's like, ooh, spooky. But that's not it. But yeah, she can pick out people very well. I agree. I don't really have any other questions that aren't weird. Do you know your mom's favorite color?
Burgundy.
Or red?
No, burgundy.
Burgundy?
Specifically burgundy.
My mom's favorite color is green.
I know that one.
You know that one?
I know that one for a fact. Watch, she's gonna come in and be like, "Yeah,
it's burgundy." I thought it was red, but let's see.
Trying to think. I did have a question and then it escaped me.
Oh, sorry. I was just asking all these
No,
questions.
it's fine. It was good.
Yeah.
Because you know me, I wouldn't have come prepared. I was just going to go off the top of the head.
Like I said at the beginning, I found these 0.5 seconds before we started.
Told you.
Oh, you were right. Burgundy. I thought it was red. Doot deet doot deet doot deet doot deet doot doo. I don't have any
guess
other questions.
One is, what are your favorite memories with my mom?
I can't tell
We're
you.
almost done. Was that really?
It wasn't my favorite, but I felt like we bonded in that moment. She knows what I'm talking about.
So you can share it if you want. That's all.
I'm not sharing it because it is inappropriate for ears of those other people. But no, I feel like we connected in that moment.
Just
And
say it was on the road trip of. It's
purple.
purple.
Oh, for the color.
You bonded with my mom on a trip.
I bonded with your mom on a road
That's
trip
what we'll leave it at.
to Texas. There was something that had happened where her and I bonded. But I feel like every moment that I have with your mom is not, it's never bad. There's always a good. She said yes, we did. Thank you, Medea. But yeah, every moment that we have together, it's never bad. Anytime we play games together, I try to not be her partner because I don't want to get
you haven't been on the bad side of it.
I haven't been on the bad side of losing in a very important game. But I do enjoy playing games with her. I enjoy watching movies with her, especially like when we watched Stranger Things together. That was hilarious. Yeah. Just doing stuff, spending time with her, those all are great memories. Even with my mom too, watching stuff with her, playing games, drawing, us all being together with Kolani. They're all really, really great memories. Yeah. And then now I get to create those memories with Kolani.
Yeah.
We get to play games. Well, we're not really playing games yet, but soon. But she loves to color. She loves to be chased. Oh, I guess that's a game. She loves being chased and covering her eyes and running and then not really caring what she bumps into. But yeah, I'm excited to create those memories with Kolani for sure. Yeah. Do you have any questions for me, my love? It's been stuck in my head.
Well, I guess we'll go a little bit since you're bringing up that song and since we talked about Home Alone. Oh, that was my question.
Oh.
I have another question too on top of this then.
Okay.
Later on. But the first question I had was there anyone... Oh, and I guess I'll share real quick actually. Best memory with your mom that I've had was definitely being in Disneyland and going to doing Smuggler's Run and being in Millennium Falcon with her. That was actually pretty fun.
Yeah. Did I go with you or her?
You went with me, and then we
I
did
went
the
with
rider
you.
swap, and me and your mom went on that.
Yeah, because then it was going to be me and my mom, and I was like, I can only do that ride once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was very fun. But was there anyone else that you would feel like is a mother figure to you other than your mom that has ever been kind of like that?
No. Not really. I think for the most part, like, after everything, I kind of just did everything on my
So
own.
you're
Yeah.
independent.
I figured out stuff on my own. I did everything on my own. even from when I was like 16, 17. I just did it all. I did everything on my own, even though I was away from both my parents and on my, like, literally on my own. Yeah, there wasn't really anyone that I found as a mother figure. Yeah. And then the Home Alone question?
Oh, well, I was going to say, I was like, oh, you know what? Let's just throw it into this. Who is, in your estimation, like, what is a movie, show, whatever, that you're like, that's a great mom? Or even, like, you can think of someone that was like, what's a good movie mom?
What's a good movie mom?
Who's a good movie mom you can think of?
Ooh.
Because obviously we just threw Home Alone under the bus and said,
she's a bad mom.
Kevin!
I
Two
hate
Christmases in a row, you lose.
I hate you. I wish I was never part of this family. You don't mean that.
Just Home Alone in general, though, not even just her. If you look at the
all
whole
the parents,
series, all the parents.
All the parents.
What's going on?
Yeah, not good. So good mother in any of the movies. I can give you 2 movies.
Give me cartoons, whatever. Doesn't have to be live.
I can't think of any cartoons with good moms. Because
good grandmas.
I can think of good yeah.
There's a lot of all the moms.
Yeah. Either kills off all the moms or there are no dads. And it's like you're with your aunt or whatever. Yeah, so Disney is like
mom?
No dad.
Yeah, well, we're talking about moms right now.
No, I know. Okay, so 2 movies that I can think of where they were good moms, at least in my opinion. One of them was This Christmas. She seemed like a good mom because she.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, because she was trying to keep the family together, and she, even though some of the stuff that she was doing seemed kind of weird, it all was with a good heart. She really cared for everyone. The other movie was one that we had just recently watched called Yes Day, and the mom in that, I don't know. I guess when you don't have kids, you have this mindset where I'm gonna tell my kids no if I don't want to do it, And then you see this movie called Yes Day where whatever the kids ask, you have to say yes. And then it shows it was like a fun movie to show like you don't always have to say no because you're going to have fun anyway. And to me, the character just allowing herself to just say yes and have a yes day to literally everything, and then to see how much fun they all had together as a family, that shows me that is a good quality for a mom, because a lot of times you don't want to do a lot of the stuff that your kids do, but then just to say, yeah, who cares? Let's do it. I like that. So those are the 2 movies.
You're not trying to have a yes day one of these days, are you?
I already say yes to her all the time. I don't say yes to her all the time. But yeah, those in my opinion are 2 great moms that I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah, I can't. I don't even
It's
know.
hard to think of because a lot of the movies that Mommy. A lot of the movies that we're watching and stuff don't necessarily have like a mom in them. Or they do. I mean, even Mommy, she did everything for her kids to be able to encourage them to be able to use all their talents. It's really hard to think of a movie.
I can think of a lot of grandmas.
A lot of grandmas, yeah.
I think of Moana.
Yeah. Well, no, her mom was in there, but her mom...
But she wasn't... She was barely in that movie. Like, what did she say in that movie? It was just the dad and the grandmother.
She pulled her away from the water.
Whoa! She was barely in that movie. No, I don't
True.
even know what the mom's name is.
Let's see. What movies have moms?
Let's talk about all the movies they kill the moms.
Finding Nemo.
Bambi.
Ooh, good mom quality.
Frozen.
Oh yeah, she died. Good mom.
Tarzan.
Stop! I'm trying to think. What is that movie called? The Incredibles. They have a mom and a dad. Yeah,
true.
mom and a dad. And she was a good mom.
Miss
She
Incredible.
tried. Yeah, Mrs. Incredible. Yeah, Tarzan.
Edna Mode.
I want them to do a spin-off of Edna Mode.
And
I want to know how she got to where she got.
But you said that so like angry.
I don't know.
We got a lot of requests for Disney apparently.
Huh?
So we got a lot of requests for Disney, that and the Jabba the Hutt thing, and
Ooh, yes. Oh, Padme. She's a good mom.
She never even got to be the mom.
She got to become a mom for a few seconds.
She got to name her kids.
Luke. Leia. You're going on a different path. I can't. You're going down a path I
How
can't
do we
follow.
always end up on Star Wars?
Anakin, you're going down a path I can't follow.
Support.
You're
Isn't it?
breaking my
Support.
heart. You're breaking my heart, Annie. We do always come back to Star Wars.
Do it.
Do it. Let me think. What is there? Is there a movie with a mom that is a good mom? Frozen, dead. Mulan. Oh, Mulan has a good mom and a good grandma. But her mom is good. She's good in that movie. Let's see. Cinderella. Oh, dead. Snow White. Oh,
Do they even talk about their parents?
dead.
Snow White and
Cinderella at the
Cinderella,
beginning.
they do, but
At the beginning. Aurora,
I was gonna say, I don't know.
dead. Oh yeah, stepmom. She was an evil stepmom in Cinderella. Who else? What else? I'm blanking on all the Disney movies. Why am I blanking?
Well, I mean, since we just saw Guardians of the Galaxy, it seemed like Quill's mom was.
Oh, she
good,
died.
but she dies. Right at the
She died.
beginning. Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm just gonna go on Disney Plus right now because I cannot think of any of the movies.
Why is it just Disney?
Why are we only thinking about Disney? I don't know. Let's see. Princess and the Frog, great mom. Wreck-It Ralph, no moms to be found. Jungle Book, dead.
Disney just loves to kill off parents.
Oh, Little Mermaid never has a mom.
That's true. They didn't even really explain.
Yeah,
well,
they don't.
The parent, she dies from the humans. That's why King Triton hates humans.
You were very right about that, yep.
Which, how did he let her die?
Maybe she was fascinated with humans. And then she died that way. Still irresponsible. Tangled, dead.
Oh no, they didn't die. No, they didn't. She got taken
Oh,
away.
yeah,
and they were trying to
yeah.
find her.
Alive, so
She was a
great
dead
parents. Lilo and Stitch.
Dead. They died in a car accident.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
What are
Disney.
you doing,
Let
Disney?
These kids' movies and they just be killing off everyone.
Beauty and the Beast,
Dead.
dead.
Would they even explain the mom on that one?
I don't remember.
Just crazy old Maurice is in that?
I think she died from maybe an illness, but I can't remember. I don't know. Encanto, great mom. Crazy grandma.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Great mom, crazy grandma.
I was like, I thought she was crazy.
Let's take a look at Pixar. And then we can...
Pixar, yeah. Andy's mom, like I said.
Andy's mom. And then we have... Nemo.
Dead.
Dead.
At the very beginning.
Brave.
She was a good mom.
She was a good mom?
I
I don't really.
I
Yeah.
only watched Brave like twice. Twice? Maybe once? I don't know.
Coco, great mom.
Yeah. And
Great mom, crazy grandma.
Crazy Grandma.
Great, really good, great grandma.
Getting crazy great.
Mm-hmm. Monsters Inc. No moms.
Well, they never show booze, huh?
They don't show her parents. Yeah. Yeah. Cars, just Cars. Bugs Life.
I think it'd be too hard to show a mom in Cars.
Yeah.
A Bug's Life, they have the Queen.
The Queen, who is the mom. And then Ada, Princess Ada. It's Princess Ada, and her mom is the Queen. Great mom.
She didn't die. They tried to kill her, though.
They tried to kill her. She did not die. Yeah.
Disney sure did try to kill out that mom.
They tried to kill her with the grasshopper.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I love Bug's Life. Oh, Ratatouille. Linguini's mom dies.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah, Encanto.
Yes.
Good mom. Good mom, crazy grandma.
She wasn't crazy. She was just trying to do the best she could.
That woman had no powers. And she was taking it out on poor Mirabelle.
I guess I never thought about it like that.
Do you see her have a power? Her grandma? No, her grandma does not have a power.
Yeah, she just
Goofy
forced all these
movie?
Oh, yeah, no mom.
No mom. Sorry, I didn't mean to be so excited about that. Yeah, 101 Dalmatians.
Purdy? No, Purdy. Well, if we're looking at the dogs, there's Purdy. And then there's,
Oh, yeah.
What's the
Darling.
is that her name?
I guess, yeah. I think her name is Darling.
Good moms there. That's two good moms.
That is two good
In
moms.
one movie.
In one.
And they try to kill them off.
You're right. Yeah, I can't think of any other movies. All these other ones are like just cartoons that are characters.
Ooh, Aristocats. They had a good mom.
They did have a good mom.
And they tried to kill her off.
They did.
Kill her and the old kittens. Lion King? Simba's mom.
No mom.
No, Simba's mom.
It's been so long since I watched Lion King.
Aladdin killed off his parents.
Technically, he had no parents.
That's true. Which is even worse. From
Yeah.
Disney. But they killed off Jasmine's mom. What happened to Jasmine's mom?
Right. You're right. Where are all these moms? We need moms in the world. And in movies. Okay, are we good? I think we talked about everything.
We went off on a little tangent talking about killing off all these moms.
We really tried to not talk about Star Wars and Disney, but always comes back to it. Somehow. It's terrible.
Is it though?
I think we're good. We talked about everything. We talked about your mom. We talked about my mom. We talked about me. I think we're good.
Before we head out, we always close in prayer. It's your turn to pray. And then whoever else is in here, if you missed it, Happy Mother's Day to everyone.
Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. All right, we ready to wrap this up?
Yep, it's your turn.
My
and
turn?
Since it's Mother's Day, you can go ahead and pray.
To pray? Okay.
I'll let you have the honors.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, Lord, for another opportunity that we have to be able to do this podcast. I pray, Lord, that you touch all the moms, and I pray that you give each one a special blessing, whatever blessing that they need. I pray that you give us encouragement and give us strength, because being a mom is not easy. We have a lot of tasks that we do, and I just pray that you give us the strength to be able to do each and every one. I pray, Lord, that you touch our service tomorrow. touch whoever will be speaking and whoever will be doing the music. Thank you again for another opportunity that we have to be able to go to church and fellowship with those in our church. And I pray that you watch over us as we sleep tonight. Please protect us. And I just pray that we all get to where we need to go tomorrow safely and back home safely. Thank you again, Lord, for all of your many blessings. In Jesus' name, amen.